Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 7 now of Sunset Mirage, my Vanilla City Skylines build. So, last week we built this really large oil industry build. That's what we've got going on here. The more I look at it, the longer I like it. I think there's still some tweaking that could be done, and I probably will go back through and do a little bit of tweaking as the series goes on, just to level it up a little bit more as well. It's only at 4 stars right now, and the biggest issue is that I just don't have enough workers. I have the capacity for the workers, I just don't actually have them. But I would need like a pretty significant residential expansion to be able to fulfill that, and that's not what I'm going to get into today. But it is making, well, the last time I checked anyway, it was making a ton of money. It was making about 8,000, so it fluctuates here and there. But the good thing is that I'm using all of my own production, so it's working pretty well for me. Which is great. So, yeah, that's at 4 stars, and what I wanted to do today, I went back and forth on it. I tried a couple things. I designed this little area here to eventually put my university in, my trade school. But that's not what I want to get into right now. I think I'm still going to save it until there's... I still have a lot of residential need that I just can't seem to satisfy at all. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of that today, but also fill in something over here. So just off camera, I did do this little thing using some keys and just like some water outlet pumps. It took me a very long time and it was not very interesting, so I did not do it on camera. And then I also just upgraded a lot of these houses over here to be the high density Brooklyn and Queens stuff, because I wanted it to sort of match with the brick for the industrial evolution stuff that I put down here on the waterfront. So, what I want to do today, though, is move into this area here. So, first things first, I'm going to move this guy just somewhere else for now. And I also want to move this. I'm not even sure when or why I put that there. So, I'm going to put it as close as I can and hope that I don't have to put too much power lines there. Okay. So then I'm going to rip up all of this. And I want to make sure that I turn off this. The ferry depot is not necessary right now. These still don't go anywhere. Turn that off as well. And I think I also drew a ferry line, which I want to get rid of. I just wanted to see them going, so I drew one in really quick, but it's not going anywhere and it's costing me money. What I would like to do today is play around a little bit with the shopping mall's content creator pack. So I want to extend this area here a little ways. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that key, find the same one that I used before, and I'm just going to drag it out a bit further. I think I'll probably have it curve along with this as well. Let's see. How well will that work? Not very well, apparently. I'm struggling here a little bit. But you know what? That's actually fine. I don't really need it to go out super far right now. So then I'm gonna hop back into my transport stuff, find the same road that I used on this trolley before, and just draw it out a bit further. So I'll go to here and I'll keep it following along the key. And I think that'll do. Okay. Then, what I want to do is go ahead and go into the parks and plazas, find my pedestrian areas, and plop down a service point. So I'm just going to throw it here. And what I want to do is sort of box it in. So I'm going to draw this out a little ways and pull this down right behind it. There we go. Then I'm going to get rid of that. And go back into here. I want to grab this and draw out a larger pedestrian area. So I want it to be pretty significant because I'm going to put not only the shopping mall stuff, but I'm going to put some office buildings in here. I'm going to put some of the shopping mall's like regular, not just the unique buildings, but also the like district style of building. So the growables will also be from the shopping district. And so for now, I'll just start with this. Let's go with that for now. And I can draw it out or lessen it as needed. I know it's costing me money, but I really have a ton of it right now, so I'm not concerned that I'm wasting any at the moment. Let's see, what does the terrain look like here, actually? Because I don't want it to be too crazy. So I think I'm going to flatten it out to about this level here. Now, I know a couple episodes ago I was like, respect the green space, don't get rid of it. But I think I am actually going to get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to have to go. Now, what I want to do is have this sort of be like the main, kind of this area here be the main mall part. And I want some residential stuff and maybe a little bit of office over here. So if this is going to be my entrance, I want to go ahead and get the... Let's go find my pedestrian roads, and I want to go find the tram. No, not tram. The trolley bus. Because I decided trolley buses were a good idea. So I'm going to go with that still. That's tram. This is trolley bus. So I'll go ahead and take the large one. And I'm going to bring it out to here. Well, I'll just bring it all the way up to here for now. And then I'll adjust the streets as I go. So I want... How many units was this anyway? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70? Okay. So that's how long I want it to be. I want it to be 70 units. And then I will find 35. 10, 20, 35. Draw that out there. And here. Yeah. It's not like completely centralized with any of this, but I really actually don't mind. So I'm going to go to the parks now, and already my pedestrian area is not right. I can adjust that later though as well, but for now I'm just gonna keep drawing it out. And we'll work with it later. Okay, so I want to go into here and get my pedestrian area plazas. And I want to do one guy here and there, mirror it on the corner. And then I want to take one of these small ice cream stands on one side and the small food truck plaza on the other. So now I've got this fun little intersection here. With the matching, and they're the same style. Let's see if, do I want it like that? Yeah, okay. So I think that's good. And then what I want to do is I want to box this in. Well, okay, so let me go through actually and get the normal sized, just like these guys, and draw these in here. On either side. Okay, and then I want to grab the unique buildings and go to content creator packs, filter by shopping malls, and I want to get these two open air ones. Oh, well, I'm gonna need to delete this. Okay, so we've got open air mall. So I'm gonna plop that one there. And then I'm going to take the other one, Open Air Mall Phase 2. Again, get rid of the center road. And I'm going to do this one on the other side. There we go. Then, I want to close them in. Are those lined up? There we go. Okay. Wrap them around the back sides. A little bit further. There we go. And into the middle. Cool. And I'll close this up. Now, what I want to do is go through the middle section here. And upgrade this one again in here. And then take the ones on the sides and downgrade them to the trolley bus ones. So, small sandstone pedestrian street with trolley bus wires. Perfect. So I want these to go around the sides here. And that's going to be our little trolley bus turnaround section here. Okay, and then what I can do is also upgrade this larger one here. Back to... I think I want to keep it without the trees. Let's see. Yeah. I'll keep it without the trees so it matches on that side. Okay, and then I'll get rid of these for now because I'll think about what I want to do with that. Now I can just get rid of them. Okay. And then what I would like to do is get a smaller pedestrian road. So something... I can do... Maybe I'll do a grass-lined one. And then I'm going to go onto my freeform tool, make sure all of my snappings are on. And I actually want to... Let's see. Let's start on this side. I think it'll be easier if I start from over here. And I want to line this up, turn everything on except for the road guidelines. And draw out to here. And then I want to get my freeform tool, put my road guidelines back on, and then I want to follow these curves all the way around. Okay. And then I'll grab that larger one again, switch back to it, and pick this up. Oh, okay, well. Now I've got to scroll back through again, find it again. Okay. Okay. Now I can grab the larger one, all the way back down again, and hook it in. Cool. Okay. So, while these guys are crying for water, let's go get that sorted out first. Okay. So, they've got water now, so they'll stop whining about that. And then I also want to throw in... Let's see. I might move this. This might not have to be all the way down there. Let's see. Grab this pedestrian road again. We do need a lot of residential, so I don't mind it being like a relatively large area. But let's see. Then I'll take these back and start hooking them up in ways that just sort of fit. That's fine for me. I can fit some weird things in there, some odd shapes, some parks, things like that. That'll do. Okay. So let's start getting the pedestrian, or the residential stuff in here. So I want to do wall-to-wall, and I also want to do wall-to-wall office. And then, before I forget, I also want to draw another district over top of this. That is just like a regular district, and so I'm going to have the shopping malls on that one. So we'll paint that in. Go back, Birch Square, let's do that, and then shopping malls. Okay. So, along this area here, I want to go ahead and throw in the regular commercial for the shopping malls. And I want it to, yeah, I want it to be all of this area here, and all of this area here. And the same thing on this side. So it's like one big mall plaza on the inside. Maybe I'll only do it to there. Okay. And then let's see about some residential. Oh, before as well, because I want to make sure that things are not growing on this street. I want to downgrade this to get rid of the zoning and run that through here. Okay. I think that works. And so we'll go ahead and throw this on in here. think I'll just fill up this entire area there. So then I want to go into just some regular parks, maybe get like a basketball court in here. I think down along there. And then I want to throw in some office. We don't need a whole lot of industrial, so which also counts as office. So it's probably not going to grow a whole lot of that, but I do want to throw a little bit in. And we'll just see how that goes. Okay. Now let's, while that stuff is growing in, let's see about our trolley bus. So this can move down there. I'll add another stop there. And then, of course, I want one. I think it's weird that it goes that way. But okay. We'll throw stops in on either side here. Okay, so that'll get those going. And, let's see. I think... trying to think what I want. If I want this to stay over there, or if I want to move all this stuff closer in, and I'd like to put a parking garage in here. So why don't I go in here and find one of those. Okay, so parking garage here. Oh, I have the gosh damn zoning off. Okay, let's fix that. There we go. Okay. Try that again. And I've got a parking garage. Do I want it sort of in a big space like this? Or do I want it in the middle here? I think I want it in the middle there. And I know that I don't have it yet, but it is going to want a larger pedestrian area service point at some point. So I'll just wait until that comes through, and I'll throw a couple more down here. Maybe a few more office as well. Do I want to do just a regular parking lot as well? I can. It's a lot of parking, but it is a mall, so I want to have actually some paths go through here. So let's see. Turn off the road guidelines. I don't want road guidelines. Okay. Put that through there. Maybe have one go around the back as well. Do I want to have one of these back to back? I think I do. I think I do. Yeah. I think I like that. Sewage. What's the problem? What's the problem? What is the problem? Sewage looks like it's doing fine. We're out of electricity. That's why. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Okay, so that's perfect. I actually wanted to throw one of these in here anyway, so might as well get that in there now. Cool. Okay. That could have been bad. But problem solved. Problem solved. Okay, so these guys are not in the pedestrian area, it seems. But they really are, though, aren't they? Okay. Fine. And then I guess I'll probably just move this way. Can that fit in? Can fit in that way. We'll do that. I'm not in love with this little area here, but let's see if I can smooth that a little bit, and I'll probably just decorate that up and hide a little bit of that ickiness. Okay. So, that's going pretty well. How are we on just elementary school and stuff? Elementary school, we actually might need one. So, and is that like a budget problem? I don't think so. Oh, speaking of budget, we'll go ahead and bump all these guys up to 12. Education is like normal. Okay, so, cool, that's fun. We actually might need an elementary school. So, why don't I throw in high-capacity one over here. Then I can throw in maybe like a small park. Small playground over this way. Do a dog park. Can that fit? Yes, perfect. Who doesn't want one right in the middle of their apartment complex? I would love a dog park to be that close to my house. The closest one is about a 30-minute walk, which isn't too bad, but closer is always better. Maybe I also want to fit in... Can I fit in a sports park in here somewhere? That would be pretty cool if it could. It doesn't have to be a huge one. What do I have so far? I have... I know I have a soccer field over here. I think, is that it? Is that all of the sports parks Is that all of the sports parks I have so far? Actually, it is. So, yeah, I'm going to throw in one of those here. Can I get this? No, that's way too huge. Okay. So, why don't we just do a community area like regular American football? Let's go ahead and throw it. Yeah, I want it here. It's close enough to the school where it makes sense, right? Let's see. I'm gonna smooth that out a little bit too. Okay. Do I like that way over here when the school's over here? I certainly think it could be worse. I certainly think it could be worse. I was like, why aren't these people growing? They're not attached. That's why. Okay. There we go. Get these guys filled in. Get some more over here. And, can I take... Maybe if I get like a nice little fence in here. Don't know if suburban's the right one. Can I do... How about just a regular park fence along here? That didn't help, that. That did not help the zoning over here. That's interesting. Why not? What happens if I do that? That works. So I feel like this should work. There we go. Very strange, but I figured that out. There we go. Can get some more in there. And in here. Maybe just a touch of little office over here. I think I'm okay with this being there. I think I'm okay with it. And I don't want to fill up everything. I do want there to be some space that I can decorate. Some little paths. Just like a little stuff to make it feel... I don't know, not so empty, I guess. Let's throw a little path in here. And maybe one through here. Yeah, okay. That's good for now. I could have one go straight through here, but really paths are mostly, you know, to get people off of the streets and, you know, not in their cars. But there aren't any cars in here, so that's not really an issue. Not in here. Okay, so let's go through and just keep upgrading this piece as well to get rid of that zoning. Because I definitely don't want any zoning on this road. Okay. And I can keep throwing some more wall-to-wall housing back here. It'd be really nice if the zonings weren't separated like that, and then they could actually be wall-to-wall. But we'll make it work. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So, yes, this is... It's starting to complain, but I don't think I've unlocked the larger one. Yes, I have. Okay, so a small cargo service point, which I can put... Are these two different things? Small pedestrian area, small cargo. So I need both, right? Cargo service point. Yes, I do. I do need both. I wish... I wish I could fit that. Just right there. Okay, I'll put that there. So, high cargo traffic. Yeah. I knew that was going to be an issue, but we're getting through that. Let's check on our trolley line, actually. So, it should be picking up more people now. We've got lots of people waiting down here. I don't think we need to upgrade the bus or anything at this point. I think our 8 buses are probably handling it okay once they just stagger out. So I think that's probably fine. How's traffic? Still 90%. This area is becoming a problem, and so is this. Which reminds me, I keep meaning to come back through here and fix this. So now's as good a time as any. And that should free up that intersection a little bit more. Okay. So, we still have tons of residential demand. I don't really need this road anymore. Now that I've moved that pedestrian service point away, don't need this at all. I feel like potentially... Do I want this street here? Or do I want to force them all through there? I think I do. Well, how bad is it really? 90%, and that is like where most of the people are coming through. And I feel like I don't really know if I want them to come through that area. I'll think about it. We'll come back to that. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas on that, I would love people to be using, you know, my transit areas over here. But it doesn't really seem like they want to. They want to just drive right through here. And that's my bad. I don't think my transport hub, while it looks lovely, I don't think it's the most functional. So we'll see how this goes along. Got rid of some of those lights, so hopefully that's not an issue. I did forget also to go ahead and connect this path, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just grab our zoo path, bring it over here, and then down. I'm going to get rid of these, you know, oops. I'm going to destroy these guys' houses, but that's okay. I forgot to do that beforehand. They'll be alright. And then now people can get from this side to that side easier. And there is that trolley bus stop right there. Where else does it stop? Over here. Okay, so I think what I would like to do is just have a little path go through here. Oh, not that one. I just want a normal path. Okay. So then those guys can get across here really fast as well. Okay, so that works. Still tons of residential demand. These guys are going crazy because they don't have enough educated workers, which I knew would be an issue. But the university is not ready to be built yet. It just isn't. But I did want there to be a lot of need for it. So I think I've definitely accomplished that now. Speaking of other needs, we've got crime again. So, do I want this little guy? From the Hearts of Korea content creator pack? I think it'll fit nicely into here. I like that. Let's go ahead and throw a path through this empty space here. Like that. Yeah. That's great. Crime is very high in the empty parking lot. Seems strange, but okay. Now, what else do I need to put in here? Let's see. I want to keep this area kind of open. I want to put regular commercial down here, and probably just like a lot of green space in there. So I want to go through, grab some more of my pedestrian roads, and go behind all of this commercial. I'll leave a little bit of distance behind, and maybe throw some paths and trees and such like in there. Oh, I keep removing all the zoning. That tool is really good in theory, but it's not doing what I want it to do. It keeps making things very difficult for me. How? I didn't even... Did I really do that to the whole street? I don't think so. I don't remember doing that to the whole road. Okay. Goodness. So, let's throw some more of these in. Got some abandonment over here. Let's check out what that is. It's probably education, but let's see. Yep, worker education is too low. So, which is fine. We will be doing the university build soon. Got almost 4,000 need, or like, eligible students, so it definitely is necessary. I just wasn't sure what to do with them yet. Okay. But these guys are growing in, so that's fine. And I think that is as good a time as any to go ahead and go through a detailing time-lapse. So I'm going to go through, decorate some things up, fix any of these abandoned buildings as they go, and yeah, I'll catch you when I'm finished. Okay, so I think for today that is gonna just about do it. I went through and just kind of decorated up this little middle space, kind of like a little, I don't know, a sort of buffer between the two zones, just of a little transition instead of just like endless zoning. So I threw some nice little rock formations in here, and I kept this area relatively simple, just a little bit of my specially curated little forest brush there. And I'm really proud of this little area over here. I think this is just super cute with the little rock gardens here, some of the benches. This little, I threw in a park cafe from Park Life stuff, and created my own little plaza here, and just a few cute little ditties over here. I really enjoyed making this, like lining this path with these flower beds. I thought that was fun. And yeah, I think all in all, it's doing pretty well. You may have noticed through the time lapse that we had some serious problems over in this area with some fire coverage. But I went ahead and I just threw down fire helicopter depot so that when trees and stuff get caught on fire, now now they have access to be able to put those fires out. So it's not gonna stay where it is, but it'll do for now. I'm pretty pleased with that. This will grow back. We had some crime going on over here, despite a police station right here. We had some crime going on over at the small playground. A little bit weird, not gonna lie. What are you doing? Committing crimes at a playground. So, I don't even want to know what that's about. But I think I've solved most of the issues. Yes, I'm still having, obviously, lots of problems with the educated workers, and I've had to keep clearing out a couple abandoned buildings, but next week, I swear I'm finally going to build a university, so hopefully that issue will be resolved. Okay, so just a little bit of maintenance stuff going on there really fast. Sorry about that. Got a little bit distracted. Yeah, so, and by the way, we also did hit our next milestone. We hit Small City, which finally unlocks trains. I don't really care about monorails or cable cars right now. I might use them in the future, probably not. I should try to fit them in because I don't usually use them, and again, that is sort of the point of this build, is trying to do things I haven't done yet. So I probably will try to use the monorail, at least in downtown, maybe even in my university. We'll see. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy, hopefully, if you've got sunshine where you are, I hope you enjoyed that. Whatever the case is, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.